Day 5 of our Barrington Tops trip would take us from Gloucester to Nundle. There was some confusion as to what roads were open, and a lot of the town folk had told us we'd have difficulty getting through. We headed north out of town on Thunderbolt's Way and then turned left into Kurrikabark Road, which would take us to the northeast. Good recent rains meant that all the creeks were flowing and the country looked fantastic. We were back to two riders at this stage, just Col and I on the Honda 300s. Kim's Husqvarna had failed to start in Gloucester in the morning and he was left there trying to sort out the issue. There was no other traffic on the road, we had it to ourselves. You can't go off this road yet. We rode through Tamala Road and the magnificent Tamala Station, which is always kept in beautiful condition. We intersected with Hunter Road and then turned east, headed for Ellerslie. These days and on previous visits there always seems to be a full-time road closed sign on the Barry Way. I strongly suspect that the farmers have had a gutful of trying to pull people out of creeks with 28-foot caravans and so on. The road was in superb condition with very little dust. The water levels were probably only about a foot deep at most. I saw no other traffic on this section of the trip and we were having a ball riding through here. The country looked lush, cattle fat, and we were having a great time. little Honda 300s were running beautifully, but then again, that's what Hondas do. There was plenty of pigs and wildlife around. They were also having a good season. It was just a great day to be out riding. Temperatures were low, the sun was out, water levels were down in the creek, just enough moisture in the road to keep the dust down. It doesn't get much better than this. We were both now on the run into Nundle. We were wondering how Kim had gone with the Husqvarna in Gloucester. We stopped in at the Hanging Rock Lookout, which overlooks the town of Nundle. It's always good for a stop there. Stretch the legs, get a bit of rest before heading into town. Once we got into town, we learned that Ken would be joining us later in the afternoon. He'd got the Husqvarna going and it looks like it was back to 3. A bit of a coincidence at the Peel Inn in Nundle. When I walked into the dining room, there was Kurt Quambash. It had been 12 years since I first met him in that very room at the same hotel. We didn't have our usual early takeoff. We hung around for breakfast and then headed out of Nundle probably about 8 o'clock. You had to keep your eye out for the logging trucks and the dust they threw up when they went past. But we had brilliant weather again. Sun was out, probably cool, about 15, 16 degrees. It was just great riding through here. Headed north via Walker and Armadale on as many back roads as possible so we could get to Glen Innes by late afternoon. Day 7 and we headed off early down the highway for Barook Road. This is always an enjoyable ride through here, beautiful twin track for most of the way and really nice views along the way as well. Barook Creek is always a great place to stop, stretch the legs, have a bit of a rest, and in summertime with high temperatures it's great for a swim.
What do you reckon? Nice there, eh?
Enthusiasm overtook my ability there.
No, funny you should say that because I was doing the same thing you were doing. I was stepping.
Our final leg of the day would take us into Killarney, where we'd stay the night at the Killarney Hotel. Day 8, and after some starting issues with Kim's husky, we finally got going and headed to Boona for breakfast.
Yeah, while we were sitting here, but I'll just get some of you while at the...
After Boona, we pushed on around the back of Somerset and headed for Kilcoy. And rather than take the bitumen to Peachester, Kim and I peeled off and went up the 10 mile and down through Watercourse Road and home. It had been a great ride. We'd had good weather all the way. The only downside was when Doug had his close-up meeting with Skippy, but he was recovering well, and we all got home in one piece other than that. So it had been a really good ride, saw some great country,